Dear Capitalism, times are difficult. The world is at a crossroad. It is, I think, a crucial point in a modern history, and I am concerned. Despite your rich history, you still seem to be a mystery to unlock. Nonetheless, rumors have it that you are very controversial.
Last year, M&J went bankrupt with the loss of 11,000 jobs.
A lot of those jobs were part-time.
You've been described as the unacceptable face of capitalism. Is that a fair description? You've been described as so greedy, so shifty.
Envy and jealousy, my doctor tells me, are incurable diseases. I've done nothing wrong.
So finally, how do you do it? I mean prosper. While most just try to survive. I'm a child of capitalism, born and raised, a pure product of consumption. As a child, I remember excited pushing that shopping cart. Wanted to be just like the adults. Now, I'm like them.
Able to escape the crowd. 116 million spending their holiday dollars today alone. This year's Black Friday could be the biggest since 2011.
You're quite clever, I must say. I kinda got used to buying things just like everybody else seemed to do.
It'd be slick if we had an electric ironer, like Sally's mother has.
Of course it would. And I'm looking forward to having an electric dryer, too. Just think. Then we'd have a complete electric laundry.
But somehow, those pleasures just wore off quickly.
Our economy thrives on you buying more and more and more, even though you don't need any more.
And I found myself consuming just to feel those gone-away feelings. Oh my, addicted. But again, buying comforts me, protects me. I kind of feel a bit safer.
In a world full of fear.
I'm your dog. Lucky for me, your friend showed up with this awesome bone. Hey!
And I see, sometimes you profit from it quite nicely. So thanks for the protection. Now, I think you'll be proud of me. I contribute. I always buy the latest models of everything. I get rid of the old and welcome the new.
New iPhone 17.
Buy it now.
21 versus 22.
This is Agbogbloshie, a suburb of Accra, the capital of Ghana. It's the home of the biggest electronic waste dump. Electronic waste comes to Ghana from the USA, Australia, Western Europe and Asia to the tune of hundreds of tons per year.
No time to waste. So, what do you think? Am I a good student here? But wait, I cannot take all the credit, you know. My freedom to consume is made a lot easier.
Even the credit card companies think so. Every time they send me a statement, right next to my balance, they always write the word outstanding.
I can buy now and pay later.
Want to have money without having money? Want to go to stores and get things because you want them? Then use my Horton card. It's reliable, it's no fuss, it's a fancy plastic IOU card that will have you swimming in debt.
I'm indebted to you. Thanks greatly. Oh, but finally, I think I have been consumed by consumption. That's right, paying later is now. But I can't anymore. I owe more than I'm worth. I'm your master's commodity.
Hey! I'm delighted to announce that Monda have paid out the biggest dividend that any private company has ever paid. £1.2 billion to be paid to our owner and my very own billion-dollar babe, Samantha.
Wow, that is a really big check. I don't know what to do with all those zeros, but I feel like we've earned it. So thank you so much to Rich, and thank you to everybody here at Mondo. You guys, you know, you've all worked so hard, and this is for all of you. I mean, no, not literally, but I mean, thank you.
But I'm just an honest consumer and an honest worker. Sure, like most people are. But now, it's too late. Lost everything.
I went to file bankruptcy. It cost $800. So I'm saving up to go bankrupt right now. Your credit is so bad and you're so broke that you should file.
So, I just became one of your statistics. 99% vanity and 1% skim milk.
For many, especially towards the end of the line, there is a fear that doors will close, that the pantry will run out of food. Half a mile of sidewalk, packed with people who have lost their jobs and after a lifetime of work and responsibility, suddenly have nothing.
Anyhow, thanks for the freedom. And incredibly, you've pinned the haves against the have-nots. It's just a question of taste. That's right.
And this pie represents global income. The richest 1% of people, or just 1%, gets 1/5 of this pie. But inequality causes political and economic instability, and the IMF says it hurts economic growth.
Sharing a bigger piece of the pie would mean less for the ones you favoritize. And we wouldn't want that, would we? Time, vilified in the name of money. We are the figurines, and the earth, the playground.
Climate change is real and it's coming for us. And it doesn't matter who you are, whether you are rich or poor, this thing is real.
This isn't a fringe movement, this isn't a greenie issue, this isn't a lefty issue, this is a human issue.
The
UN has shown an enormous disparity between rich and poor.
New figures show 1.3 billion people are what the UN calls multidimensionally poor. It means they struggle in multiple areas, with the UN assessing their health, that's nutrition and child mortality rates, their education and their standard of living.
Constant economic growth is the game. It is time to change the rules of the game. Think about it.
Capitalism was built on the exploitation and suffering of black slaves and continues to thrive on the exploitation of the poor, both black and white, both here and abroad. With righteous indignation, it will look at thousands of working people with reduced income as a result of automation, while the profits of the employers remain intact, and say this is not just. It will look across the oceans and see individual capitalists of the West investing huge sums of money in Asia and Africa only to take the profits out with no concern for the social betterment of the countries and say this is not just. What they truly advocate is socialism for the rich and capitalism for the poor.